a new and different perspective every week on LEGO sets, news, media, and more, you're listening to the BCC Podcast.
Today is Friday, June 29th of 2018, and you're listening to episode 157 of the BCC Podcast. We have, guys, introduce yourselves.
Hi everyone, I'm Glenda. I never get to go first.
I'm the handsome, charismatic one. Next.
I'm the flirtatious one.
I'm the cool one. Straight up. It's true.
I like
y'all
how
know y'all
LQ's
ain't got
voice
my
got,
shades.
like, significantly better in the span of 10 seconds.
I know. Very proud of you. A lot of hard work there.
Alright, let's move on to the agenda for tonight, which is, I think we're looking at the new LEGO Harry Potter sets. Guys, what do you know about this?
I hate Harry
It's the
Potter.
collectible
I've never even seen any
minifigure
of it.
series,
No,
actually.
I thought that these looked really cool.
I love the Fantastic Beasts one. That is beautiful, that suitcase. I'm
I
getting
heard that they have stretchy legs now.
That's
Now
really
they
cool.
have
This
Ben
is
the
really
most
cool.
awesome
Person
legs
legs.
now. I like.
Okay, is it stretchy or bendy?
No, it's
they're-
bendy. They can. It's like half between. It's like a cross between the normal legs and the tiny legs that couldn't bend. If they had a
I think
baby,
they're
those two
called
legs.
Okay, that's weird.
It is.
So
I don't
are
know
they
how
like
it's gonna
made out
work.
of rubber?
No.
I
They
don't
just
know.
sit down like a normal minifig,
No.
but they're half the length of a normal minifig's legs.
Wait,
Why did they half the length? Why is that better?
So that short people can sit down. Short people can't stand forever. That's torture.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Wow. I feel like I don't know anything about LEGO right now.
I don't...
Well, it took forever
You
for them
join
to do
the
this, and
club.
I'm so grateful that they actually did.
Yeah,
You'd
per
think
Glenda,
that
I've
being
been
the
asking
host
for
of a
this for while.
podcast about LEGO, I would know a little bit more.
Yeah.
I don't.
After 157 episodes, jeez. What's wrong with you?
Well,
You
we've
would
talked,
think.
like, about LEGO maybe 10% out of all those. The rest has probably just been about The Last Jedi, honestly.
The rest of
Well,
us
we
been
did
like,
talk
guys,
about that
I had
a
this
lot.
weird dream.
Ooh, what
Was
dream?
it about Gordon Ramsay?
I posted my
No, I
weird
was saying
dream.
that as an
Jeez.
example of why we never talk about actual LEGO products.
But I did have that weird dream about Gordon Ramsay, and
We are not talking about your Gordon Ramsay fanfiction dream. Thank you very much. Moving right along back to Harry Potter.
Are your Gordon Ramsay dreams censored?
no, it's all up on Twitter for all the eyes of everyone to see. My Twitter is
Oh, wow.
PG, by the way.
Okay, well, let's move on to the first link I have here. Let's cue that up.
Okay.
If I can figure out how to work a computer.
I can hear, like, the mouse clicking. It's beautiful.
Alright. So this article says the San Diego Comic-Con 2018 exclusive lottery page. Okay, so we're talking about gambling tonight.
All right.
Is now
awesome.
live
Children love to
for
gamble.
attendees, and it looks like there will be more LEGO reveals coming in the next few weeks. Okay, so let's speculate on what those might be. Go.
Okay,
Oh, boy.
who's popular now? Which Marvel character would get the exclusive slot?
I don't
Hey, who
know.
says it's Marvel?
I-
How about it's
Well,
Peter
getting Marvel
Parker
and-
writhing on the floor, turning half to dust?
Probably
like,
Man, I
eh,
would buy that. But no,
Buy the
Infinity
Lego
War is
dust,
not
I
going to be
don't know.
exclusive.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
I personally think it's going to be Captain Amazing.
Captain Amazing.
Captain
Captain
Marvel?
Amazing and his sidekick, Little Jimmy.
But wait, you guys don't know Mystery Men?
No.
No. Now I feel
What?
Not
ashamed.
necessarily.
Is it Lego?
Alright, add it to all of your watch lists. No.
My
That's a great movie,
IMDb
I
watch
swear.
list
What is
with
Mystery
200
Men
titles
about?
still left.
Superheroes.
Failing superheroes.
You should
It's a
have
Ben
just,
Stiller
you should
movie.
have just not told us, because then it would be about literal mystery men. That would have been the ultimate irony.
That's true. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, that's because you're not LQ and you're not smart. That's
What?
why.
That is a horrible
Alright, how
accusation.
could you
How
say
dare
that?
you?
Orion, he's just going through a phase. When you get to a certain age, your voice starts to get a little bit deeper.
Exactly.
Ryan, everyone has to go through puberty sometime.
I
Some people
didn't.
go through a little bit later than others, and obviously
Yeah,
you
so what
also
if I'm
going-
20 and just
Take some.
starting?
It takes some people a long time.
This is why we
He's
can never
all like-
talk about Lego, guys, because we're always questioning who's going through puberty and who's
Can you not like appreciate Lego if you haven't been through puberty?
Yeah,
no.
I think everyone starts at a young age when they like Lego.
Just like
That-
Brain.
that
You
is
see,
the
before their
demographic.
voice really hits, they're kind of edgy 13-year-olds about it, and they like it, but they pretend that they don't, because they think they'll be shamed liking it at 13.
I
But
haven't had
don't
any
worry, once
water
they get
today.
to
I'm
18 or
super
20,
dehydrated and
they're good with it,
confused.
though. They're good with toys
Yeah.
at that point.
Okay, just for the record, though, I'm extremely offended that you would dare accuse me of not being myself.
You should.
Yeah, that's pretty.
You should be
that's
ashamed.
pretty harsh, Ryan. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I mean, I know
What
you were
if I
going through the
said
whole
you're
Don
not
Cheadle
Orion?
thing, that identity
I think
crisis.
you're
I'm
Orion.
questioning who I am, but
I am-
for him to do that
look.
to you, that's not fair.
My ancestors are 5% African American. I am related to Don Cheadle, okay?
Do you have to censor that out? I don't know. Wow.
No,
Don't
no.
censor Don Cheadle.
Do it
He's
in one
amazing.
take,
Stop.
man.
Okay, well, whatever. Let's just keep moving on.
What's happening?
It's
Why are you
Voice
questioning
cracks,
this?
man.
This is not as
Like-
bad as it was earlier.
this is not the first time he's done voice cracks. Remember in that video? I can feel the power.
I told you guys I had a massive headache before getting on here. You're not helping. I feel like I'm having delusions or something.
Well, let's just get back to predictions for Comic-Con minifigures. Let's be serious with it now.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
to
we
me.
never actually gave any.
Yeah, do
Yeah.
you think it's just going to
Now,
be...
who from Marvel
it's all
and
gonna
who
be
from
minifigures,
DC?
right?
Who will we get?
Is it going to
Well,
be
last year it was Deadpool Duck, so something stupid, I'm
Deadpool,
sure.
Duck, and Vixen from Legends of Tomorrow, the
happening?
TV show.
Okay. Howard the Duck. No, that's
No.
It's strange
Now,
we
they
don't have
do
a
have
Howard.
I
a
said
Howard
something
we do have-
stupid, and that was my first thought, okay? I'm just saying.
Well, Deadpool Duck
Scroll
is already
Girl.
stupider than Howard. That's actually really likely. I can see
Thanos.
that.
Actually, if you mash up the two movies, then... I'm just saying.
You know, they
Oh.
tend to do
Moving on.
most of the CW minifigs at SDCC, so we'll probably get
Yeah.
another one of them.
What if we got Elongated Man?
Yeah, that would be
Elongated Man?
nice.
What if
Yeah,
I-
he was in this season of The Flash.
Wait.
And they do these weird
You see,
commercials
Elongated
that
Man is the worst of the three stretchy guys. There's Mr. Fantastic.
I really
there's
like him in The
Plastic
Flash,
Man.
actually. I think he's better than Plastic
Well,
Man
still,
in the TV
Plastic
show.
Man and Mr. Fantastic are great characters.
What
Elongated
about- Also,
Man
the-
takes third, not because he's terrible, but because he's not as
Plastic
good as
Man could also be the exclusive minifigure, couldn't he?
Plastic Man is good, but he's
Yeah,
already
but-
been
Oh,
the
it could be.
exclusive minifig.
Elongated Man has
But maybe
those
his
special
white outfit
Apple
from-
sell
Wait, have we gotten a Plastic Man before?
commercials.
I
I think
Maybe
we have, right?
Plastic Man's white outfit from the Terrifics comic that came out this year. Maybe that'll be him.
No, alright, I'm serious. There's a hero in DC called Elongated Man. He's one of the Flash's partners.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
he's purple. He had a wife. His wife died.
how did
Yeah,
Yes,
he
that
was
he's
kill
a redneck.
Plastic
her?
Man polybag. Yeah.
Also, I hadn't read the comics up to the point where his wife died, so thanks.
Is he a
It's
that's
comics.
30
She's not.
years
She's
ago.
dead for like an. She's only dead for a few more years, anyways.
Oh, well, thanks. That also spoils that.
Well, it hasn't happened
Wasn't
yet.
that?
Oh, fine.
No. In the comics, she's dead. She's famously dead in the comics. I haven't watched
But
the
she's-
TV show.
Everyone comes back eventually. Oh, it's nothing.
No,
the
no,
TV
she's
show-
dead
this-
for good. She died
Elongated-
in one of the crises. She's gone.
Oh,
Well, they bring a
Crisis
bunch of
just
people
killed
back
other
from
people,
those.
so. That's all very strange.
Oh, that. Anyway, they should totally do an Elongated Man minifigure.
They might well do something like that with all the stretchy stuff that they're doing now.
You know, if I had to pick, they'd never do it, but a Harrison Wells minifigure would be awesome.
Yeah.
Complete with a wheelchair. Just
yeah.
for season 1 fans.
That's the worst Harrison Wells, though.
Well, yeah, but he can always stand up. You can make the minifig stand
But
up,
that's
but you
what
can't
makes him
put him in a
bad. He's
wheelchair
a
if you don't have
liar.
one.
And it's
See what
funny,
I'm
you
saying?
think this is spoilers, but that Flash Season 1 makes the horrible mistake of just telling you he's the bad guy in the first episode.
Yeah.
I hate it when they do that.
I
The
predicted
later
it,
seasons
though.
are much better.
Season 1, I would predict everything that would happen. I've even predicted some lines of dialogue to a T. Back when I
I've
was
done
watching
that
with my little
before. I've
brothers.
occasionally been watching something and then someone says something and I quietly say the line, and then the next person says the exact line. Usually word for word, sometimes deviating from
That's
what I
a
actually said.
sign of excellent writing.
Yeah,
Or
season
it was
1 was so
predictable writing.
predictable that I told every plot point I'd say, and then this is gonna happen, and then this is gonna happen, and
Oh,
it
would
just
you
kept
look at that?
happening. The entire season, it was beautiful.
I did not know this Plastic Man polybag existed. Though that's like not at all an iconic Plastic Man outfit.
That
I should probably put it up.
that's
I
true,
put it up
that's
in the
true.
podcast, but this is like the worst picture ever. Where the heck did you get this, Mal?
The internet.
A quick
me see if
Google
I can-
search for bootleg decool
I can't.
images.
Hey, they're selling Plastic Man from Logo.
But yeah, you normally Plastic Man like hardly wears any pants or sleeves.
Exactly, he
Or
looks like he's
any
wearing
shirt,
a
actually.
weird
Usually then he's
bathing
got
suit that he
the-
stole from some girl.
Usually he's got the V-neck down to his navel.
Yeah,
mhm.
Plastic Man
With the weird
isn't
strings
big on
along it.
clothes.
Yeah. I mean, if you can stretch a lot, I guess you wouldn't want to be wearing a dumb tight outfit, but...
Yeah.
But there he is.
Yeah, I complain too much about the physics of such characters, but...
Yeah,
should
you
not
see,
just talk about
Mr.
that.
Fantastic cheated and invented clothes that are made of unstable molecules, so whatever's inside of them, it changes to fit. But I don't know how Plastic Man pulls it off.
Why is there no better picture of this polybag on the internet?
There is not. The
Because
only one.
people are mad
Is
that
it?
they didn't get it.
Maybe I can
Exclusive.
find one for you,
The only
but
other one is a pixel art recreation.
Alright, so seriously though, it probably is going to be for someone from the CW verse. Probably someone from Legends of Tomorrow that no one likes.
well,
Yeah,
no one likes
probably.
Legends of Tomorrow.
Well, though,
Does anyone-
But
I
it's
never
still
hear
getting
any-
a season 4. It is still
Out of
getting
all of
season
the
4.
the CW TV shows, I probably hear about that the least.
Yeah, but it's still getting season 4 somehow. I don't know
Didn't they-
how. I don't even know how it got a season 2. If
There's
I'm
a better
gonna be
picture of
honest.
Plastic Man. Anyway,
But at
If
least it has the
Supergirl can
iconic
get
line.
Season 2, so can Legends of Tomorrow.
no,
Supergirl's
Supergirl has
getting a
more
season
going
3.
for it. Yeah, Supergirl has more going for it purely because the main character is a woman and it can just get as
Well, the
many
main
seasons as it
character
wants.
of Legends of Tomorrow is Chu.
Yeah.
The main character, the main Legend of Tomorrow doesn't really have a main character,
It has
does
two.
it?
It has
Yeah,
two.
no.
It has the Atom and White Canary always as the two.
They're always the
mains.
main characters.
Yes.
I've only seen the crossover episodes, if I'm totally honest.
Yeah. You see,
I
because they
saw,
don't
like,
matter in the grand
First
scheme of things.
couple,
so-
but then I gave
And
up.
Adam is hardly in the crossover episodes.
True,
That's
but he's
because
the
he's
main
terrible.
character of seasons 1, 2, and 3.
Huh.
Well,
And this is why we can't talk about Lego, guys. Come on, I keep saying that this episode, but it's true, guys.
Okay,
Well,
let's
what
get
happens
back
if
on
we don't-
track. How
This
How
is
about
about
totally
Marvel?
relevant to what their figures are going to be at San Diego Comic-Con.
That is also
But I'm not going to San Diego Comic-Con.
That is also true.
well, that's your problem.
Even though
That
Alex
is
Ross
also
is gonna
true.
be there, and he's the coolest
Who
person.
listening to this is going to San Diego Comic-Con?
Well, no, we just like to talk about the minifigures.
Yeah, Lego's doing
Except
exclusive stuff
you.
there, so it's topical.
I know.
For Marvel, I have no idea what they're going to do.
Marvel
You know,
has
actually,
so many characters.
Probably,
it's like-
if I had to guess, actually, it would be Sony's Venom movie, Venom.
Okay.
Honestly, that would not be particularly surprising.
Yeah, I'm legitimately
Oh
think that
no,
could
they're
be
gonna do a. No, that wouldn't work. Never mind. No, yeah, they'll do Spider-Gwen from the Edge of Spider-Verse.
I feel like they're actually going to make a set with Spider-Gwen in it.
That
though.
would be far more bankable.
Yeah, she
It
is a
would,
bankable
honestly, yeah.
character, so
Well, like,
I feel like they would
yeah.
pawn her off to Comic-Con.
Is it true that they're going to be making a Silk movie or a TV show? thing?
Rumors. Silver and Black. That was true for a long time. That's been
I
canceled.
know they are making a.
Wait, they canceled Black
They
Cat and
canceled
Silver
it.
Sable?
They did.
Oh, yeah!
I know that
They
they're
did
making
about a
a
week ago.
A Moon
I
Knight.
looked it up when I
I
was
heard
told
about
it's
that
true.
just earlier this week.
Moon Knight's still a rumor.
No, it's pretty much confirmed. They have the Daredevil season 1 director and writers coming for it.
Because there's
Wait,
rumors
Moon Knight's
lately that there's
confirmed?
going to be...
I'm very very sure it's confirmed because I mean they have.
Yes!
They
Which
have
one are
the
you talking about?
directors.
Moon Knight.
Oh, Moon Knight. I thought you said Midnight, and I was like, are you trying to
No.
say Morlin?
No.
No, they said former
Daredevil.
Daredevil showrunner
don't
wants
mess 'em up.
to make Moon Knight. There's no confirmation.
Because I had seen something about that. Maybe that's what it was.
Now,
would love
to see
Moon Knight
Netflix
done
Verse has said they wanted to do Moon Knight as an essential character for a long time. So there has
But
been
it actually
interest.
sounds like, I believe Kevin Feige said something about Moon Knight being in the MCU's
hope
future. I
so.
think they might be going for a feature film for him,
I hope
actually,
so.
not a
That would
TV
be
show.
cool.
He deserves better, probably.
Mhm.
Probably, yeah.
Netflix
Plus, they're
Verse
running out
isn't
of
very
IPs to
good.
make movies on.
They are. They're running out of good IPs. They're running out of walkable IPs unless they're going to start going GOTG and grabbing garbage and polishing it up.
Well, didn't someone say they wanted to do Howard the Duck and
I don't
make
remember
it?
that, but
Yeah.
he is in GOTG anyway.
Yeah, he is,
Feige
but
say,
it's
though,
like
that like
a
after
whole
the next
movie about it?
after the next Infinity War movie, there will be like totally original superheroes that they'll make for the movies.
I don't remember hearing that.
Because
They
Uh,
kind of
that's
have
where-
already in some cases.
well,
That is
he
also
said
true.
he did say that afterwards there would be familiar superheroes, but then they'd also would go in a totally new direction with like original superheroes made.
I'd be
Specifically
fine with
for the
that. They're
movies.
better. They prove to the comics it can be done.
And then after that, then they'll start showing up in comics probably, unless they just
Yeah,
no, they
totally will.
not to do that.
They brought Coulson into the comics.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know
he
that.
led his own title for a while.
So yeah, the comics. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I guess we should move on then.
Okay.
There'll be minifigures, and then people will be mad because they can't get them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Watchers, it's something that all of us end up really wanting.
Mm-hmm.
The only one I wanted, I think, was the one that Mace got.
Yeah. I love that one.
Was that the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Spider-Man?
Yes, it's
Something like
beautiful
that.
with the dual legs and the.
Wait.
perfect dark blue
Oh,
hair.
no, I take that back. They had Bucky Barnes Captain America.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
So
remember
that's
that one.
one I've kind of wanted. But, alas, I cannot get. But I'm not salty like some people about it. I accept their exclusives in this world.
In this cruel, cruel world.
Alright, so, next on the agenda, after a long time,
Yes.
Lego Voltron finally
Yes.
has pictures.
It looks
This
beautiful.
is so cool. I'm so glad. I totally thought that they had just forgotten about it, essentially.
I kind of forgot about it because
I
it's been-
did not. I have been waiting for this for so long.
the set will come out, well, it'll come out for VIPs July 23rd and be released August 1st for everyone else. It consists of 2,321 parts. And
Whoa.
it will retail for a price of $180 US.
That's actually not too bad.
Not bad.
Like,
That's not bad. That is
Yeah.
probably
It's a-
the most expensive set that I'm actually like, yeah, I would get that.
I mean, that's not a bad price to part ratio at all.
Honestly, it's
Mhm.
not. And usually
I mean,
don't go for
there isn't any
expensive sets.
minifigures, so that's probably one reason
Yeah.
that the price is cheaper. But it's a really cool set, and it does actually transform into the lion cars,
I love
and then
this.
into.
That's a
I love this
plus.
on the article. I have no idea why the limbs detach to become cats, but it's a pretty cool idea.
Which article is that? The brick set one?
Yeah. And I'm like,
Huh.
someone
okay.
did their research.
well, no, he
But
specifies he doesn't know
why
anything
are they
about it.
lions, though?
Because the 5 robot lions.
It's anime. You don't need to question.
You need to question all of it, but you don't need answers.
Yeah, no, this is an incredibly well-made set.
It's really
I believe
well done.
Tooth Domino said on Twitter that he designed this, actually, and he's going to be at Brick Fair, Virginia this year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so are
I'm going
we,
to
so-
harass
So
him
are
about
we
getting
plugging
the
that?
colors I want and the parts I want.
I think he said he was going to bring one of these, or a prototype for it, actually, if I recall correctly. I'd have to check Twitter again. Don't quote me on that.
Please bring a 3x3 radar edition green. I know it doesn't exist, but make it for me.
That's not how that works,
That
Mace.
is not what we're doing.
I'll tweet him about that and say,
And
so,
wait,
can you
that
ever
dish
put
never
this
came in
piece
green?
No, it didn't. And I hate that. How can I make
What?
Layvac in minifig scale without that?
What?
I can't.
Wait,
That's
wait,
the
no.
answer.
3x3 radar dish. 3x3.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the one with the singular stud on top?
It is.
Oh, wait, no, that's the wider one with the singular stud on top. So I was saying, because the other one, the smaller one, definitely does exist.
Yeah, for sure. So I can do the shield.
You can still
but
make
I can't
the
do his head.
Yeah. Huh. Weird that piece is just not exist in green.
You see why I want to harass him about that?
I don't...
Don't harass the Lego man.
Don't harass anyone. There's
one
enough of that in the
single
Bionicle
question.
community.
One single question.
Oh, did you just? You just went
Yeah, I did.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. That was...
Moving on.
Moving on very quickly.
One question is not harassment. But if he says that he doesn't want another question, I will not give him another question because I'm...
So yeah, I don't know what else to say about... I don't actually know all that much about Voltron. I've only seen a few of it. But I just think it's really cool that they all actually transform into a giant mech.
Yeah, and then they all transform back into 4 cats. 5 cats.
5 robot lions.
He's not an amputee.
Where does
Voltron.
Where does the head go when they're not?
Inside
Where
Well,
does
yeah.
Optimus Prime's trailer go when he's not?
Okay, that's
It's
in
just
the,
one of the many
space
mysteries.
In the
It's just-
Cybertron show, it turned into his backpack or whatever.
And then it could
Well,
fly.
In the movies, he just doesn't have a trailer.
Which is sad.
Except for in the second one, and in that one, it immediately gets ripped off of him, and it's also made out of the parts of a dead Transformer. So it all makes sense there.
Very confused.
I am not going
You
to
don't
talk
remember
I
I
don't
never saw
Revenge of
the
the
second
Fallen,
movie.
Orion?
Wait, the plane?
Yeah.
Yeah, the plane
Jetfire.
gives Optimus Prime his
Jetfire,
parts, and he
dude.
commits suicide, and then turns
Oh,
into a trailer.
The guy who was like burping and all that stuff. Yeah, that guy.
I don't recall him burping.
Well, he,
Oh,
that
the
Jetfire?
old
like he
burping
farted
old
a
man who
parachute
did
out
Isn't
or
that
something, I
Jetfire?
think.
I didn't even
Frodo
watch the
Rick,
movies,
Frodo
and I know
Rick.
more about it than you guys do.
Yeah, I know more
I
about
knew
it
about
than
this.
these guys, and I've never
Yeah,
even
but
seen
you
the
didn't
movie.
know the guy's name.
I just
Jetfire.
told them the name, so
I don't think they
doesn't
say the
matter.
name in the movie.
I think it's just like
His
some
name is
crusty
Jetfire,
old
Jetfire,
Transformer.
Jetfire.
Yes.
Jetfire.
Jet
Technically,
Boy.
he was a Decepticon.
He
They all
used to
look
be.
the same.
Yeah, they do. Where was I
Except
going?
for
with this? Oh
Bumblebee
yeah,
and
so that's where
Optimus.
Optimus Prime's trailer goes.
Bumblebee and Optimus have a very unique
Why
look.
are you
Everyone
making
else
me
looks the
watch
same.
those?
Because
Because-
they're great movies.
They
No,
are.
Like
they are
Hey,
not.
I watched
popcorn
the-
flicks, yeah.
I
maybe.
watched those movies while studying for my math final, and I got 100% on it.
So,
Oh,
in
man.
other words, you studied really hard.
No, the movie made him literally have the IQ of watching Rick and Morty. That's what
Yeah,
happened.
because
right
Rick and Morty
there.
wasn't a thing back then.
You just had the Transformers from Michael Bay back then. You had to have a certain level of IQ to actually understand those movies. Like, you can't understand Shia LaBeouf's presentation
fair.
until you watch it, you know?
And yes, I have a Bayformers tattoo, and no, you can't see it.
Oh boy. Moving on. I think anyone have any other comments on the thing
No.
before we
No,
go
I don't wanna
further?
talk.
Voltron
no.
is really, really cool.
I don't want to talk to any of you.
Yeah, I was just quoting Rick and Morty.
Okay.
No.
Okay, how can I save this podcast?
You can't.
You
can.
can.
Get John
After the
back
way
on.
you started
Actually, it's
today with
probably
all
gonna
that.
go down as a historic one, so it's already saved.
Eh.
All right. Well, we finally got a reveal of the Lego Harry Potter minifigure
Yes.
series, and
We
Well,
did.
you already talked about that.
Oh
sure
no,
we
but
didn't.
we didn't talk about what
Yeah,
they
you
wore.
did.
We did not talk about what they wore. That list was so wrong. It's not even.
we only
funny.
we talked about the old list and we talked about the legs a little bit, but
That's
not.
true.
Fine.
all,
Well, let's
really.
talk about it in depth.
But let's talk
then.
about the legs more though, because this is actually a really big deal. And something I want to point out, I didn't point out earlier.
Yeah, how sad.
These are not short bendable legs exactly as some people are calling them. These are medium-sized legs.
Oh, I know.
They're not
we
quite
didn't
they
describe
short.
it
told you
too
that.
well, but we all know. We just didn't describe it well. That's all.
I know, I
What do you
forgot
mean?
to mention it earlier. Anyway, so now we got that out of the way. We're gonna be following the Brothers Brick article here. So
Yay.
I'm trying to queue up the pictures. Oh darn! I totally screwed up the overlay.
Yes, you
Rip.
did.
No, not the recording part of it, but
You know what? It'll be fine.
I moved something that I shouldn't have moved.
Why are you
I'm
moving,
sure
man?
they know that by
Because
now.
I have to put the images in it.
I just want to die.
I wanna die.
I'm sorry.
Alright. Here we are. So, let's go and talk about them in order then, starting with Luna.
Yes,
She doesn't
Luna.
look right.
Yeah, I thought that too.
Something about... Like, Luna's a pretty happy
Luna's-
person. Like,
Yeah, that's why I thought too. Luna,
Yeah, she looks
this
way
looks
too
way
chill.
too not...
Also, it looks like her mouth is spaced far too much from her eyes. With
No,
the
that's just
hair.
a Lego
The-
thing.
She does
The
have a bit of a...
Yeah, but it's like, with the
the
hair,
mouth does
I
look
don't know.
lower than normal.
Yeah, click on
Looks
the
like-
picture, and she does have an upturned smile on the sides.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a little subtle smile, and she doesn't really do.
She looks
subtlety.
way too serious to be Luna. And also, I don't... That is a new hairpiece. I don't really like it all that much.
Yeah, it's pretty
Another
bad.
thing I don't really like is I don't like the cloth skirts with minifigures. The Nia Ninjago movie one taught me that. They make him so hard to pose.
Oh yeah, they can't sit down with those on.
Yeah.
I mean, you do get some cool stuff, like the new molded wand piece, which is nice. They're finally not beating each other with sticks, and you get a quibbler.
Yeah, I told Ford they needed a new one of that just a few months ago.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well,
So that's basically all for Luna. Let's go on to a better one. Go on to Neville.
nobody
Yeah, they
likes
got
you,
his face.
Neville.
They got his face perfect.
I don't know. He
Yeah.
doesn't look like a potato enough.
This is a really creative recolor of the headphones piece into earmuffs.
Mm.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
they've got
yeah.
Groot's corpse in a pot.
Also, that
Is that a new piece? What is that piece that he's the screaming thing?
I think it might be a new piece, but I wouldn't
looks-
assume
I
so
bet
yet.
it probably is.
It seems like weird to make a new piece that isn't shaped like the thing it's supposed to be. I forget does anyone remember the name of that thing?
Nope.
Groot's
Mandrake.
severed head. Groot's severed
Mandrake,
head.
that's what it is.
See, this is why I need to rewatch all the Harry Potter movies again.
I just read the books.
No, I need to rewatch all the.
I
Why?
just
Have you
do
not seen
neither.
the movies?
I've seen the
I
movies
have.
once
It's
in my
just-
entire life, and that was like 5 years ago.
I need to rewatch them because they're good movies.
The books are better, but the movies are really good.
I heard the books were terrible, and the movies were the only good part.
What?
What?
Where
I
did you hear
heard
that
that.
from?
People on the streets.
On the streets,
off
you
the
get your
streets,
Harry
Mace.
Potter
Who are you
information
talking
off
to
the
on the street,
streets.
Mace?
Lots of people is my job.
I guess
What?
like
Who would say
in
that
Disney,
the Harry Potter books are horrible?
you're
and
right
the
next
movies
to
were...
Universal.
I don't know. I took their word for it.
It's not true at all.
Good to know. Maybe I'll actually read the books one day then.
You should. But nothing
boy.
else much interesting about Neville, except he does have the...
That
Are those
sums
the
him up
long...
well.
No, Neville's like one of the best characters in
I'm
Harry
kidding.
Potter.
I'm just
No one
wrecking
likes
him because he
you,
has a
Neville.
goofy face.
Go-
Yeah,
Are those the
see?
short leg, the medium
kidding.
legs, or are those the tall... Those must be the medium legs, right?
Those are the medium legs.
They
No,
look-
no,
And you
those
get
are the
the-
tall legs. No, they're the medium. Okay, I'm lost.
It's
Somebody
hard to
save me.
tell with the pot. in
They're
front
all
of
at
it.
different
Well,
distances.
Yeah, so it makes it really hard to tell how tall someone is. relative
Okay.
To anyone else.
Next one I really have an issue with, it's Cho Chang. And the reason
Oh,
I have an
boy.
issue with it, her skin tone is totally wrong. I don't know how.
Is she
I
too
don't
brown?
How did they
know
do-
why they did
I
that.
thought she was one of the... I forget, what was it?
Oh.
Was it like Pabla or something? The Indian twins. What were their names?
I don't.
I haven't. I've only seen.
But you know
the
who I'm
trailers,
talking
so
about,
I can't
right?
tell you to save my life.
You know, I thought it was one of them because the skin tone matches much more with that. But no, it's supposed to be Cho Chang, who is like really light-skinned.
Yeah, she did not necessarily look like that. So that's. Yeah, that's not right.
I don't know how did they... How?
They used the default darker but not too dark skin.
They
But
forgot
yeah,
who
but she
Cho
doesn't
was.
even have dark skin at all. Look, here, let me get
Well,
a
yes,
picture
that's
of...
true. But this is the same color as the ACU trooper from Dimensions.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Okay.
Look, here's a picture of Cho Chang.
Okay.
I call him
That
AC Bob
is-
because
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, her skin's the same tone as Harry's, if not lighter.
Yeah, she looks more.
Yeah, I
looks
think
as
she is.
pale as
I think
Ron.
she is paler than Harry, actually.
She's as pale as Ron.
Depends on the film.
Wow,
She,
they don't
I
know
think-
how ethnicity works at Lego.
I think
They do
there's
not.
a good comparison here.
I feel like they must have gotten two characters mixed up or something. How does
It
this
looks like
happen?
it, I don't know.
You think they'll fix it before the official release? Because this is like
I don't know.
not even
Ah.
close.
Let's see.
This
Oh,
is
is
their
that still on
reference pic.
Voltron? I might have actually been showing a picture of Voltron the whole time instead of these minifigures.
Oh dear.
That's
Now that would be the best Harry Potter movie
that's
ever,
when
hands
you
down.
go to post edit.
Yeah.
Also,
Okay. The
I
owl,
like-
new owl piece is cool though.
Also,
Mm.
she didn't. Did she? Have
Hedgehog is everyone's favorite owl.
She met Harry in the owlery once, so she had an owl. It's like, yeah, she had an owl.
once. Once. Okay.
Once upon a time.
They wanted to put more owls in this. Okay, next one is one of my other favorite characters, Dobby.
Dobby.
Oh, Dobby, I don't like him.
So the old mold of Dobby looked more accurate, but this one looks like more adorable, and I'm down for more
Wait,
adorable.
oh, I didn't even
Dobby.
realize this is a new.
Yeah,
head
it's
mold
He's
for
your,
Dobby.
he's your favorite
It
character.
is.
You didn't notice that? Good
I
for
haven't. I was saving to look at these closer on the podcast.
you. Okay. fair
Well, if he's your favorite character, I'll stop trashing him so hard.
Wow, you're right. It's very subtly different, though. It's like the eyes stuck out more on the old one,
Yeah,
which
Yeah,
is more
there were
accurate.
bug eyes on the other one, I think.
It looked
The
more
old-
like the terrible CGI model. This one looks more like subdued. I don't know,
Mhm.
but
He had a
it looks like
bug-eyed
they're trying
gaze and
to,
a gummy
make him-
grin.
you know, more child friendly and less scary.
Mm.
That is very weird. I don't really. They must have no longer had the old mold.
Maybe that or
That's the only thing that makes sense for a reason to change. Because I don't really see anything wrong. Then they had just in the last a wave of Harry Potter. They had that set, the Dobby's Freedom or something.
yeah, I have that.
So this isn't it's that old of a Dobby. Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, interesting. Though this Dobby does come with some cool pieces. You have one of the Horcruxes here and a sock.
Yay, sock.
Oh, and he also has dual molded legs or printed legs, one or the other. Either way,
Really?
it's cool. Yeah.
I couldn't see it from the pic. Yeah, I guess
All of
he
Yeah, you
did.
these
can
are
just-
just amazing, I
Okay.
think.
Yeah, they're really good minifigures.
Like,
Honestly,
They're like
yeah.
really
Like,
they're like definitive versions of their characters. I'm
Except
finding
for
light
Joe.
Okay, licensed minifigure waves are like way better than the non-licensed lately.
yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
Yeah, by,
Honestly.
like a long shot.
Because
So,
people.
what? Mace,
I
you're
assume
breaking
he
up.
said something to the effect of because people care about these.
Well, I was gonna say because people gotta shell out $4 for these minifigs. That's why
Oh,
that's why
I
they have
pay-
such a big production value.
I'd pay way more than $4 for minifigures.
Oh, for sure.
all
But it's
the
$4
time.
for a random one, not the one you
All right,
want.
next is one of my favorite ones from the series. I know we're going through these kind of fast, but we're already over halfway through the podcast,
Yeah.
actually. I really like this one. Mad Eye
Deadshot.
Moody.
I love this Mad-Eye Moody.
And
Old lady
he
Deadshot.
has the hair and the polyjuice potion so he can turn into the David Tennant guy whose name I forget.
I need to get this because I love David Tennant. You know, finally get that 10th
David
Doctor
Tennant, yeah.
minifigure
I'm
down.
sure his head
Oh,
can rotate
yeah.
all the way around. And
We
he'll
haven't
have a
actually
different
seen
face.
the David Tennant pictures yet.
Yeah, it's sad.
I want to get a better look at the polyjuice potion mold too, because that can totally just be a part for a flask for alcohol.
I'm not going to question that.
Hey, Lego gotta keep warm somehow, you know.
And just look at the printing on this. The detail is so great.
The most awkward podcast ever.
What do you mean
Yes,
awkward?
that summed up
It's
our
not
whole
awkward.
podcast very well.
It
All
might
right,
be
all
awkward
right,
for
let's-
you.
Let's get rid of your awkwardness. You have 30 seconds to comment on Mad Eye Moody.
He looks rad.
Rad Eye
No,
movie.
wait.
Did I mention
Dang,
you
I
had
was
to
gonna
fill the
make,
entire
like-
30 seconds?
I was gonna make like a pun joke, like mad and then rad, but it didn't work.
But I beat you to it, and it was
Yeah.
excellently delivered, I must say.
Alright,
I really
alright,
love
let's
the
try to...
jacket piece.
Yeah,
The jacket.
these
I love
are
it.
just really well designed.
Honestly, I really
That's one
want
of the
that
best looking jackets on a minifig they've had. I'm usually not a fan of the jacket look on a minifig. They usually
Yeah, I
do it
kind of
wrong.
want that one actually. I like it.
Alright, I think we can move on to the next one. One of the
Okay.
most confusing characters from the movie. Not quite, but Professor Flitwick.
Yes, with the glorious bow tie.
Orion, let's let you start the commentary on this one.
Go.
He's short and he has a megaphone.
I was gonna
so
say that you were
already
gonna say
tells
that. I was
you
gonna do
one-
an
that tells you
Orion
one
voice and
thing.
say, "Hey, sure."
Mace, stop stealing the spotlight, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's
He's so
ruined
good at
now.
it though.
Actually, the thing that stands out to me about this are his glasses, and they look like they're printed apart from his face.
You're right, they do. The way they have like the shiny stuff.
They
on
look
them.
like if you ran your finger over them, they would stand out from his face.
Huh, you're right. The bar I'm looking at, it has like a really good, illusion of depth.
that with
Yeah.
Dino Attack torsos.
I like how now,
That's why I
he
like
has
the
the original
Dino
short
Attack
legs.
torsos.
He is shorter than Harry and all his friends.
Yeah.
The megaphone's also a new piece. And
Oh, wow, I
the
didn't
wand
know
piece,
that.
after this minifigure waves, we're gonna be so sick of that wand piece, I'm sure.
Are
Yeah.
you sure?
It's so strange that they're only just now doing it too, because for years they just had sticks. Just brown lightsaber blades was all.
Well, that's
I
because
believe even
they were
like the
cheap.
Elder Wand was just a brown lightsaber blade.
How long before they invent
Wasn't it
belts
white,
where
or-
the little circle bit can click in and they can wear it on their hips? That'd be cool.
Why don't they have that yet? They have the Batman tool belt, but it doesn't have like a little clicky thing.
That'd be awesome. You could just put the wand on their hips like they have it in the movie.
Huh, you're right. That would be cool.
Well, no, we're not satisfied with these either.
Nope. Alright, well, no, they shouldn't all be wearing belts, but let's move on to the
Yeah,
next
only
one.
for certain characters.
I'll let someone else attempt to say the name.
Old Lady Hippie.
No, not you, Mace.
Okay, Professor Trelawney there.
Is that how you say it? I forget.
Yes,
Trelawney?
that's how you say it. If you
That's
want me
fine,
to
yeah.
say it right and not joke about it.
Now, one of the big things about this minifigure is a new molded teacup piece.
Yay! I want it.
Hmm.
I want it.
There is so many cool new molded pieces, and that piece is going to be so useful for so much, too. Like even for Ninjago.
like
Oh
for
yeah.
It would be
Now,
cool
here's what
if
I'm
the
wondering,
plate
and I
could
really hope-
separate from the cup.
Please tell me the teacup and saucer are separate pieces.
Exactly.
That'd be so great. They look like they are.
They look.
I'm not
looks
sure.
Like they attach with a stud.
I hope they do.
That's what it looks like to me.
It'll still be cool, but it won't be near as cool as if they would detach.
It would be like 4 times as cool if they detach.
Mm-hmm.
So I really hope they do.
And in general, it's an
And the
excellent
saucer also has
design
printing on it, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Which it just opens up so many possibilities for future sets if those pieces detach. Like, there's so many fancy things you can do with teacups and saucers in Lego.
There
Oh
are.
yeah. I can just see there being headlights built out of these on some car.
Okay, I should also mention, with her and I believe Professor Flitwick, they're two characters we'd never gotten before. Did we ever get Mad Eye Moody in
Not
Lego
that I
form?
know.
Yeah,
Once,
we did.
once.
I can't remember.
Yeah, we did. It was for the old Harry Potter stuff.
Oh, is he really creepy then? Oh my goodness, he is.
Wasn't he always really creepy?
Oh, right.
Where is it?
I'm getting a picture. I'm getting a
Please do.
picture. I'm getting a...
It sounds like you're
Pretty,
summoning an image.
Let's.
I'm getting
I'm
a
grabbing one
picture.
from Brickset here. I
Yeah,
want
it's
to get it
when
in.
Prints were unrefined and generally very bad.
All right. Good. There you go.
Why there's such a gap between his eye and his mouth?
Oh, it's not nearly the worst Harry Potter minifigure from that
Oh
era,
my gosh.
but it's not good.
It looks like that time's
Why is
version
my
of
reaction
Snape
though that
really-
it's not like that. I don't know, like the face print.
Well, it's
itself,
not the yellow-skinned one. It's not as bad as when they all had
like
yellow
the
skin.
face print itself doesn't look like horrible. I think. Like,
No, it doesn't. It's just
It's the eye mouth.
it is
gap.
much lower quality than the one we just saw, though.
Actually, what does it
Oh,
for
and the
me is probably
hair.
like the sleeves and the leg.
But look
Okay,
at
the peg leg is
hair.
cool.
I don't
That
like a
hair-
peg leg. That looks horrible.
He's got Obi-Wan in Episode 2 hair.
Yeah, I hate that hairpiece on males too.
That mullet.
I hate that hairpiece in general.
It is kind of just
Exactly.
ugly in general. I don't think they use it at all anymore, actually.
Yeah, big surprise.
Ugly.
So, yeah, we did get a Moody in the past, though. We've never gotten the lady whose name I forget already, though.
Trelawney.
Yeah, her.
Trelawney.
Oh, fun. Have we gotten McGonagall before?
Maybe.
I mean,
Yes, we've
McGonagall
definitely
is-
gotten McGonagall.
Okay.
Alright, so next up
Trelawney.
we have a new version of Dumbledore. This is a variant we haven't gotten before. Why is it going back to Flitwick?
Scandal.
Once again, I must ask too much of you, Harry.
Oh, boy.
So, I feel like this is from the movies, the Dumbledore outfit that I recall seeing the most.
Yeah, yeah.
I like how the
Basically.
minifigure is just like, look at this cool looking bowl I found.
I've had
like
blue
this
paint. I
bowl
swirled
quite a
it around
lot.
a bit.
Now watch the
Oh,
sponge.
technically he actually comes with the Elder Wand. I just thought of that.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Well.
he's old. No.
Got him.
Horrible joke.
Oh.
Wait a minute, that beard piece.
It's a new one.
Have we gotten that?
I
No,
know,
that is
It's
new.
new.
Looks new.
Oh, wow.
It looks new to me.
It is.
I
I
actually just
researched
want to
this when
jump
they first
ahead.
came out.
I just want to jump ahead instead to another minifigure, but I guess we'll wait.
Fine, we can go ahead. Which one do you want to jump to?
Ron Weasley looks absolutely fantastic.
This is like the first competent looking Ron actually ever.
Like his face, like the hair and the face just looks amazing.
They captured his ginger awkwardness
Yeah, this is-
perfectly.
Ron has been notorious for having like some of the worst Lego minifigures ever.
Yeah.
just
Ron
like
minifigs
the-
are usually garbage.
Like the mouth and like the eyes and the eyebrow stuff is just, it's like flawless.
Orion, do you remember what the original Ron looks like?
No, I actually I did own some older Harry Potter sets, but that was like a while ago.
Yikes.
Here's the original Ron.
Oh.
Okay. Oh. Why does he look more like Dobby than Ron?
They all used to look like Dobby, like a lot.
I love how his
Like-
face looks like it's
It's like he has no chin. Just like
Doesn't his
Neither
mouth
does
look
Moody.
like it's
it's like they
made of
went to go
liquid and
draw
it's
the
melting off
line,
his
and then one
face?
of the executives bumped the designer on the shoulder, and it's like, oh, too late.
Oh, there's. You know why these look so bad too? They just took. This is when they were transitioning from yellow to flesh. So
Yellow to
they
flesh.
just ripped. Yeah, they just ripped the yellow face from the yellow version.
Yeah.
He looks like Draco if Draco had brain damage in that picture.
He looks like he has a horrible skin disease.
Whoa! Did your mom make that scarf for you? You.
What?
Are you okay right now? Because I don't think I am.
That's a quote from the
think
video.
anyone
That's a
is.
quote from the
Okay.
video game. If y'all aren't aware, that's a quote from the video game that became.
And then okay, that was like the bad Ron, and then we have this slightly better updated Ron, but I still feel it's not near as good as this Ron.
Yeah. I noticed
Oh,
that in the later ones that they dumped the freckles.
You're right. This one doesn't have freckles.
Yeah.
I like that it doesn't, though. Like that.
Honestly, yeah. I prefer it without the freckles, but that's me.
This one, I feel like the last version of Ron that we're looking at now is way more generic than this new one.
The last Ron.
The new
I
one
will
looks
not
way more
be
like Ron.
the
I like how
last
they
Ron.
use the Han Solo hairpiece for him. It works way better than the Cole hairpiece.
I
Yeah.
think it works
Yeah.
really well.
Also,
I don't know,
like,
I just, it
just in
looks
general,
nice.
Looks.
it does
more
look really nice. And also, he comes with Scrabbles, who is a murderer.
Mm. Yeah, it comes with a
Scabbers,
dude in
isn't
his
it?
hand.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, it is Scabbers.
Yeah.
Now, next we should go to one of my least favorites, Harry Potter in an invisibility cloak.
Which
He also
doesn't
has
look like
pajamas.
invisibility at
Oh,
all.
that one.
Oops, wrong. There we go.
Didn't we already
I
get
wrote
like
this
an
one.
invisibility cloak that was like serviceable? Like it was like kind of translucent but kind of
Yeah, I
glossy?
think
You
we
guys
did.
are
That was a
so
really
picky.
early one.
You're like, Lego, why have you not made an actual cloak that turns the minifigure invisible?
No, that
Now, the cloak
Actually, this one-
itself should be invisible. not-
I just have issues with this one for
Metallic
several
foil.
reasons. One, it's the short legs. It's not the new bendable ones. So boring. And two, who wants Harry in his pajamas?
I don't.
Out of all the
Well, I
minifigures,
know
all the
quite a
great
few
characters in
people who
Harry
want
Potter.
Harry in his pajamas. So it's just
What?
it's a matter of who you are, really.
What? I changed my mind.
I'm going to put the best construction on that.
The best construction. I don't understand. I'm very tired.
You're tired. It's like what, 8, 9 for
11.
you?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. You're on an
Wait a
early
minute, you
time.
didn't even work today. What'd you do?
Nothing. Well, I made a lot of content today.
Alright, well, you're forgiven then. Mostly.
I didn't do much of anything today. and I'm
Hermione
so tired,
Granger in school robes isn't like the greatest either.
but- Yeah.
She's fine.
that
Hermione's
hairpiece
kind of
new?
boring.
It's not. It's not.
No,
the
that's not a new
best,
hairpiece. I have that one.
Hermione.
Okay.
And her cat, I feel like that doesn't actually look like Crookshanks at all.
It doesn't.
No.
It just looks like a cat.
That's because they
Crookshanks
have to
sounds
make
like an
a
awesome
new
pirate name.
mold for that kind of furry cat, you know? Like,
Was the rat mold for Ron new?
I think
Maybe.
it's
It
like
looked vaguely familiar, but
I think it's a newer mold, just not like new per se. Yeah, it's definitely not the same one they used back in the old Harry Potter days. But like, whether or not it's like new for Harry Potter, I don't know.
Then we have Harry. Who's Harry?
Yeah, and he's got head.
And he comes with Hedwig. I don't know. It's kind of boring. You see, for every minifigure series or any set wave drill, I feel like I'm more attracted to the obscure side characters that I want to get rather than like the main guy.
I've noticed that in
imagine-
myself too. I'm not sure why that is, but
I think because there's just less of them. They're rarer.
yeah.
Like a good Ron
he's-
is a rare Ron.
I actually do want that Ron. I think is one of the ones I want the most. That mood. Well, we'll discuss the ones we want the most when we get through all of them.
If we get.
But
through
here,
all
next
of them.
up is actually one of my other least favorites. It's Quidditch Malfoy, who doesn't have bendable legs for some reason. That would have been a perfect place to put medium bendable legs.
Yeah.
However, he does
Yeah.
come with a new snitch molded piece, so that's cool.
Yeah.
The only time he'll ever get that golden one.
Oh, hey, we got Robert Pattinson in minifigure form too. That's really nice.
That's a first.
Wait,
Maybe.
isn't Robert? I'm trying to remember. Is that the guy that plays
Cedric
Malfoy?
Diggory.
Twilight.
Oh,
That's Twilight.
oh, okay. Yes, Cedric Diggory. This one actually is pretty cool because I don't believe. Have we gotten him? I don't. Wait, we got a dead version of him once, I think.
Well, that's
Was
not
it
quite the
an
same
ac-
thing now, is it?
A dead. They actually had a dead Malfoy.
It was actually
mean,
like
no,
one
not
of the.
Malfoy.
No, dead
Diggory.
Cedric. We're talking about Cedric now.
Dead Diggory. Diggory do.
Yeah, because there was like actually like one of the darkest Lego sets ever is Voldemort's Resurrection. Let me see if this set did come with Cedric.
But yeah, this is like him right before he dies, so that's also nice.
Bricklink, here we are. Lego Graveyard Duel. Oh darn, yeah, minifigures. Death Eater, Harry Potter, Skeleton Black, Skeleton Sand Green, Skeleton with Evil Skull, Voldemort, Wormtail. Oh no, there was no
Sans
Cedric in
Undertale.
this. I guess Cedric, I assume, was like the Skeleton Sand Green in that set. So this one has a face.
I hope that's how police walks. Hey, who's this skeleton? Well, I assume it's Cedric Diggory.
And also he comes with something that vaguely resembles the Triwizard Cup.
I love how all the descriptions to these characters are just so wholesome. Like
Yeah, I know.
it's so nice and wholesome. You know, you got
The talented and well-liked. Yeah, go.
athletic captain of the Hufflepuff Quidditch team. Cedric Diggory is selected alongside Harry Potter as the Hogwarts champion in the dangerous Triwizard Tournament. It makes you feel so
Skipping
good
the
on
part
the
where
inside
people
reading
swear
this.
and beat up at Harry.
Yeah,
And the
No,
fact that he dies.
This is like
Yeah.
reading.
And
reading
this is
minifigure
basically him
descriptions from
right
Lego.
before he dies. Like, this is him. He's touching the thing, and he's about to die. Like,
He looks so
Yeah,
happy.
this should actually Cedric Diggory's last moments. This,
He does have some of the worst printing out of any of these guys.
No, I like his printing.
No, his
I think it's
printing's
cool.
good.
He has virtually no printing. He has one little.
Well, that's because the
Square
shirts
on
they wear are
his
very
torso.
plain. He could have leg printing, but I think they just wear like sweatpants then, so it doesn't really make sense.
Well, it has been a long time. I don't quite remember exactly what they looked like, so I guess I can't say.
Yeah, he does wear just like tracksuit pants, or if they're just like plain gray tracksuit pants.
Okay, then I'll give him that one.
All right, next up is an odd inclusion. Dean Thomas, the guy that's kind of there.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Wait,
this
who's
character.
Dean Thomas?
exactly.
Well, read the description.
Dean Thomas. A chase. This is like drinking hot cocoa as your grandma reads to you from a storybook. This time. Dean Thomas, a chaser on the Gryffindor Quidditch team at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, is new to the wizarding world, having been raised by muggles before discovering his magical heritage.
I actually never even knew that.
Well,
Yeah,
the more you
good-
know.
thank you, Lego.
Don't notice.
Dean Thomas is a mudblood.
Yeah, filthy mudblood.
Or maybe he was adopted. Just because he was raised by muggles doesn't mean...
No, it's... No, the wizards aren't adopted by mudbloods, Mace. Don't be
Harry
absurd.
was. Ha
Harry wasn't adopted.
Okay,
Harry-
they were
Harry's an
relatives, but
orphan.
That's not the point.
Poor fellow.
Yes, maybe he was. Maybe this guy was too.
Yeah, it's just really strange that they'd include him out of everyone. He's not very notable.
Wish they
And
had
also,
included
have you
someone that
noticed-
wasn't Gryffindor.
there-
We have too much Gryffindor.
None of these go past... Well, okay, except for the next one, Voldemort. None of them go past the Goblet of Fire, I believe.
Well,
You see, they're
Voldemort's
saving
kind of
Wait,
Goblet
Luna-
of
for
Fire.
another big push.
You know,
one day.
Luna... Does Luna having short legs really make sense? 'Cause didn't she not come in until they were all kind of fully grown?
Kind of,
But
yeah.
she's a very
Like,
short.
Yeah, I think you're
person.
right.
She's
Yeah.
very short.
I guess that this is 12-year-old Luna.
It's a totally behind-the-scenes Luna. That's something I always found strange, too, is how Luna is all of a sudden like a really main character, and they didn't notice her at all. That stands out from everyone else in Hogwarts the first 4 years.
Yeah.
And maybe she was keeping up to dress code.
Maybe she's like a, kind of transfer student. She was going to another school before, you
yeah.
know,
Maybe she's so-
something had turned
So,
in that mind.
the next
She was
one we
homeschooled too?
have
I don't know.
is Voldemort.
Can I say
His
that
green
snake
bathrobe
mold?
is hilarious.
I
Okay,
like
yeah,
his
I was
robe.
wondering about this.
That
the robe-
is
Like
new,
what the
and it is
shade of
beautiful.
green is just it's nice.
Yeah, that
What I
snake
find
is-
weird-
I want the set for the snake.
Snake.
I thought the snake was just made out of clay at first.
It does
It's
look.
a
It's an
well done
awesome
clay
snake.
I did not think that was a Lego piece.
It looks
Why is this
barely
guy
out of
literally
place, but-
Snoke, though? If his bathrobe was yellow instead of green, he'd be Snoke to a T.
Snoke and Voldemort do look almost exactly the same.
Yeah.
Snoke
They
theory.
even both wear
Voldemort
bathrobes.
must have been ripping off of Snoke.
The Snoke
Yep.
theory.
After all,
That's how
Voldemort
evil
is
he is.
Snoke.
One came from a
Also,
galaxy
just
long, long ago, so I mean, it couldn't be the other way.
just looking
around.
at this face print, dude, Lego printing has gotten so much better. Look how crisp that Voldemort face looks.
I like that.
Looks
Look
like
how
he wants me to
crispy.
look him in the eyes before he kills him.
Well, that is
look at-
something Voldemort would want, probably.
Yeah.
Wait, what is the wholesome description for Lord Voldemort? Wait,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
wait.
let's see.
Let me see what it is. Scroll down. Okay. Obsessed with achieving great power and immortality, Dark Wizard Lord Voldemort recruited an army of like-minded wizards and evil creatures to serve him in conquering the wizarding world. So it's not that bad, honestly.
No.
He just like mildly obsessed with immortality. Dark Wizard Lord Voldemort recruited an army of people who thought quite like him in order to serve him in conquering the wizarding. Like it makes it sound so minor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well. Yeah.
All right, is that? Oh, I forgot. There's
No, there's
Fantastic
Fantastic
Beasts
Beasts.
minifigures.
There's Beast
yep,
by
Fantastic
Dre.
Beasts and where to
still.
find them.
Do we need to go through these one at a time because they're like
Yeah,
not special
They're not,
versions
They're not that.
and not beloved characters? Like, I like
do
Fantastic Beasts.
I like what is it, Percival Graves or whatever? Like he looks good.
Who?
The
Percival
dude
Graves.
who was
The
the
way-
bad guy who ended up being. Oh wait,
Yeah, the guy,
oh, that
the guy
guy.
who was played by
I don't-
Colin Farrell and didn't get enough screen time.
Oh, that
I
guy.
still haven't watched that.
Like I like
should
his
watch it.
hairpiece
It's a good movie.
and
I'm not
the
particularly
prince.
interested.
I've seen.
Why not?
Each
No,
movie
seriously, it's
once,
worth
and this was
watching.
the best
If
one.
you say so.
I need to
Yeah,
watch
It's my
it,
favorite
so,
out of
yeah.
all the movies.
What?
Says the guy who wants me to watch
Hey,
it.
I've
I'm
only
just
seen
saying.
the other ones once 5 years ago, so I can't say it's better.
No,
I can
that-
just say that I remember this one better. I remember it better.
Now,
Ew.
from all of these, the main interesting thing is the new apple strudel piece.
that's all he
Yeah.
wants. That sweet apple strudel.
I also think she may have a new hair piece. I can't confirm that though.
New hot dog bun color.
Ooh.
Oh, is that a new color?
It is.
I guess it is. It's slightly darker.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, we need. Okay.
Yay.
Otherwise, almost all of these minifigures come in the suitcase set,
Yes.
and then for some reason we have Credence, who's boring.
Well, he was the big explosion thing of the movie. That's why they had him.
Also, Percival Graves does come with the alternate hairpiece to turn into Johnny Depp.
And he has the Johnny Depp face, if you look at this image, not the Colin, what's his face?
Colin
You're right, he
Farrell?
does. He has the wrong face.
Why?
He
would
has
you
the
But
wrong
I'm
face.
sure I'm sure it's a two-sided face. Sure it's
Yeah,
two-sided.
but they have it on the wrong side.
Colin Farrell is so
They do.
underrated that he doesn't even get the proper minifig printing. Dang it.
Yeah, they didn't use Colin's face for Colin's character. They used Johnny Depp's face for Colin's character.
That's so
A
horrible.
classic Johnny Depp.
Wow.
Reading all about him. The new-
Oh,
Believe.
Pip, Pip, another meat to add to my collection.
What?
I'm sure that's what Johnny Depp sounds like
A
in real life.
fine addition.
Johnny Depp sounds like horrible debt in real life.
Horrible death.
Yes.
Yikes.
Well, I think this is like way later than we ever take the podcast, and we've gone
We're
through
going into
everything,
late
and it's
night
about
show
time to
territory.
wrap up. Yeah, and technically, it's 11 minutes past when the late night show would have started,
Yep.
which was last night.
Yeah, it's a shame. I had a big game planned.
Yeah, I don't know how it took us this long, actually. I feel
it's
like we didn't spend that
because-
much time on everything.
It's because you were talking about, things in the beginning, but then you decided to
We
revisit
always talk
them.
about things in the beginning.
Yeah, but you had to revisit. You talked about the short legs in the beginning, but then, let's talk about the short legs later on when your voice settled.
Well, we did that still. And anyway, yeah, it still doesn't feel like we spent that long on each subject.
Yeah.
No, it
All
doesn't.
right,
do
so
segments.
thank you all for listening to the BCC podcast. And remember, we have a Patreon. In fact, our patrons, is that the right word? I feel like someone told me
Patrons,
not
yeah.
to say patrons lately.
Patrons.
Oh, Pats.
That's
Yeah,
what we
but
say.
they're all up there on the screen, displayed proudly, and we've got a lot of content in the pipeline, which we're using your donations to make. Well, at least one thing is, right, Orion?
Yeah. Sorry, what? I was not paying
sure.
attention there. What?
I said their money is making content.
Yes.
Good to know.
It is.
Good to know.
I actually
It is.
I have a video
Yes.
that I just finished and I'm going to go upload it today, so
Yay!
Perfect. So by the time this is out, you may see that new video.
maybe. Or,
Probably that.
I don't know if I'll see. I want more people to be active though when I release it. It's for the second channel.
Well, yeah, the podcast won't be coming out till next week. So
Yeah, well, okay, well, it'll definitely be out by then.
yeah. check out the second channel too. The new late night show is up there. That was a lot of technical difficulties, but we had some good discussion on it.
But you didn't even talk very much about memes.
I keep trying to record stuff
We
for
did.
the second.
We
We
went
did
through
talk a
of
lot
them.
about memes.
Not really.
The
You
entire
kind of
time.
just talked, and then there was
80% of it
me.
was about me. That's what the late night show is, anyways. It's just us hanging out and talking vaguely on
Yeah.
a certain topic.
It
Exactly.
wasn't like the podcast where we like review memes that came out.
Sweet hands. Okay.
I actually have a ton of stuff I keep trying to do for the second channel, but every time some element of it turns out so bad that it makes me sick to watch it.
Wait, are you saying like the stuff you make like it's too cringy
No, like
to
the frame
release?
rate drops so bad that it's unwatchable.
Oh.
I thought this
Me
was
and
like
Ford
no
recorded something the
quality
other day
to
that was really fun,
uncontrol.
but the frame rate was so bad I couldn't release it. Remember?
Why
The
did
Gary's
Yeah.
mod.
I've had
yeah.
several other things too, but my computer crashed. So,
Have you tried?
I do plan on making some stuff. I have some really cool ideas for the second channel I want to work on soon.
So
Oh,
do
man,
not
the
fear,
minifigures
the
are still up.
content drought is almost up. With any luck.
We just plan to like release as much content as humanly possible in the month of July.
And then in August, we'll all take a month-long vacation. Never post anything.
All we'll
Yeah,
Not even the
probably-
podcast.
No, all we'll do
I wouldn't
actually
expect
just
too much
upload
posted in
vlogs and
August.
stuff in August, pretty much.
Will we upload them while we're there, though?
I will.
don't even know
I
if we'll have great
definitely
internet.
will. I'll live
all right,
stream
Yeah,
His
it.
at the
internet
end of
will
the
be
night,
good enough
Orion
then.
will stay up all night clicking and clacking at his keyboard.
You bet. For all those sweet views.
Ryan doesn't have a laptop that works.
Wait, yeah, I do. I have a laptop.
You'll have to
doesn't
borrow
work.
mine. I'm gonna buy a tiny one to bring
What do you
with me
think
so
I
can
used
keep up with
the
my
entire
board.
time of like being in Mississippi to play Skyrim?
You didn't.
What do you?
Well, you used it to play Skyrim. You didn't use it for anything useful.
Yeah, because I couldn't upload anything. That's why there was no internet.
All right. Well, yeah, that's life.
That was an outro.
That's my favorite
Once
outro.
again, we thank you for listening to BCC Podcast, episode 157. If you have any questions, comments, yelling at us, I mean, we appreciate it all as long as it's feedback and it's directed at us and it's not stupid.
But the yelling at us usually.
We definitely appreciate that one.
Yeah, we appreciate
We
that.
do, that's fun.
It makes for great meme material.
Big grief.
For Ford, who's not here, Glenda,
Why
Mace,
was he-
Millers, and Orion,
Do we again?
and myself
Because Ford
out
is
here.
But not
What
Leo,
about
because we don't.
Leo wasn't queuing
Leo's-
there.
We
And
don't
Leo
talk.
also exists.
A Leo exists and Ford exists, we guess.
We thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Have a good one.
Farewell.
Goodbye,
Farewell.
everybody.
Best podcast of 2018.